Hello, Kristen Bazzi here again with another exciting tutorial on how to manage ladies angles. Today we are going to be talking about how to set posts into certain categories. You actually complained about not being able to make your post appear on the category that you wanted to appear on. Today I am actually going to be looking into how to actually fix that problem. Okay, so as you can see here, I have done a couple of works on the website. We have some new posts like here, and I was just using this post like this one here to test something out. And if you go into the website, you're gonna see that there's been lots of changes. Like we now have a custom feed here, and what this means is when you post some of the posts, you might want some, if the post is very important and you want the post to appear at the top of every page, you want to custom fit it, and then the post is going to appear like this. Is the last post that I just custom fit. As you can see, it appears right here. So I'm going to show you how to do that, so that in case you have a post that is very important and you want that post to appear on this row here, how you can actually set that up. I'm going to show it to you. So let's get started. Now I am actually previewing the site. Okay, I am using the site as a visitor. As you can see, I'm not logged in. So if we go into the about or any pages, any of the pages here, you're gonna see some differences. Now if we go into education, you see it looks different. Now I have added a strip and I make it look more. Now as you can see, we have a post here, definition of leadership. We have a post of global university ranking. Now you can see now education before it used to have no post, but now it has a post, and even custom feeds here, as you can see. So let's look into how to create more posts, how to actually make the post appear here. And education has been corrected, and ever go into entertainment. So this is entertainment. As you can see, the color keeps changing after every page. So I decided to put this one here because it was hilarious. Actually set the category to entertainment. Then if we come into business, it's gonna change again to blue, and it keeps on going. I just want something that is dynamic. As you can see, there is no post that has been actually categorized yet. And we have politics, and I use a custom design for politics, and all of this page is actually loading, dramatically loading fast. So you can see we have lots of posts here on politics, under politics, and we have more interviews. If I click that, we're gonna have blue. If I go on more and I go gossip, and I'm not done working on this one yet, and so far there are no posts that has to do with gossiping. So but I'm actually going to leave it at white, or maybe add a red or whatsoever to it. Now we have quotable quotes. As you can see, it is yellow. So now no quotes yet. Okay, so you're definitely gonna work on that. Start writing some posts. You could be doing things like top 5 posts of the day, and you post it and you set the category to quotable quotes. So how do we actually set the categories? Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is log in. As you can see, I am in the mobile view. This is what the website looks like on a mobile phone. On a mobile phone. What the heck? On a phone. A mobile phone. Alright. So we have Lagos. The address, as you can see, this is what it looks like when you're using your phone to view the site. Looks cool, isn't it? We have some other handles and a whole lot. Like this is called quick actions. Like visitor can click here and call your number and ask you about anything about the website. Click here to send an email to Leaders Angles. Click here to like the Facebook page of Leaders Angles. So it's superb. This is like the customer care. Alright, I've added your number actually, and we're gonna discuss more on these. Alright, so let's get past that. Okay, this is it. So this is where you always, and you know how to access that place where you want to actually post. So we're gonna move into dashboard. As you can see, we're already here in dashboard. So you know how to get you, but let me just do it now. So we want to come to block new, and it's gonna start loading. So let's just wait for it to load. Okay. Okay, taking some time. I want to go get a cup of coffee. Okay, it's done. All right, so what we want to do now is 12 hours ago. What we want to do now is post something, obviously, and we wanted to go to a certain category. All right, but let me start with this editing. Now let's say you posted something like you can see this is breaking, no phone, no cameras. Okay, this is under politics. Okay, so how can we actually make this post appear under politics? So you already posted it. Now let's edit it. So we're gonna click on here, or we can click here and just wait for something to pop up, but we're gonna click on edit and wait for it to load. Okay, it is done loading. Good editing. I love everything about this post. The picture is high quality, but the main post is not there. Roll over, I pray. Alright, so no too much words. Thing can add more words or more news, but I'm gonna give you that news. I don't want to pick the call. I'm busy. Very important call, but I am busy. Alright, so what we want to do now is we have the post and we want it to appear under a category. So let's click on here. You see here this 3 dots. We want to click here and we want to choose. Look at this. We have save, we have post settings, we have category. We can click on either of these, but I want to take you through a step-by-step process. So I'm going to click on post settings. Let's click on which. Now it brings it up. Now if I click away and click on choose category, it is still going to bring up that same part, but it's just like a shortcut. So let's go back and say post settings. Now we are on general. As you can see, we have categories, and as you can see, we have SEO. Now this SEO stands for search engine optimization, and if you go in there, you're gonna make some settings like, you know, all of this. These are all important information that you've actually filled in. So this is what actually appears in, you know, search engines and stuff like that. So what we are looking for now is category. So we're going to click on this, and as you can see, no category has been selected yet. So what we want to do is we want it to appear on politics. So we are going to click on politics only once, and once it is highlighted green, that means you are done. If you click again, you've actually deselected, so you don't want that to happen. So you want to click once and it is highlighted and you know you're good to go. The next thing you want to do is, if you want it to appear in any other category apart from politics, let's say we want it to appear on interviews, we can as well do that too. As you can see, 2 boxes are now highlighted. This post will appear under politics and interviews, but obviously that is not what we're looking for. But sometimes you may want your post to appear, let's say this was an interview and it talked about politics, so we can actually make it appear under politics and under interview. But for now, let's just make it appear under politics. But if you want it to appear on multiple, even if you want it to appear on, you know, 3 different categories, you can do that. Let's say entertainment, businesses, you can do that, but we only want it to appear on one category, and that is politics. And what you want to do now is go back to general. I want to show you something, but at this point in time, you're good to say publish, save and publish, and that post will be published. Okay, so let's go back. I want to show you something about the custom feeds. Remember I talked about a post appearing on custom feeds. You see this place here. So how do you make your post appear there? So let's say this post, where is that? Okay, here. So let's say this post here was an important post and you wanted it to appear on the custom feeds. What you would do is click, you see what it said, feature this post. So you feature this post. So you are going to click here just once and boom, you see it is now the same as this. If you don't want this picture to display, you can click this thing away and it's not going to display the picture, but we want the picture to be displayed. So feature post, and if you don't want it, you click again, but if you want it, you click there. Now I want it to appear under custom feeds because I want to use it and set an example. And now we are done. That is all we have to do, and all we have to do now is click on save and publish, right? Or we can come here and say publish anyway. So you can say, but never click on cancel. If you click on cancel, everything that you've actually done will be lost. Okay, so click on save and publish and wait for it to save. It is loading, as you can see, and boom, we are done. So now if we go back to leaders angles, so let me log in, let me say leadersangles.com. okay, as you can see, we have leadersangles.com. okay, so let's wait. Right, the website is loading. It's downloading. My hands are kind of like sweaty. Let me clean them so I can actually be able to make use of my computer. Okay, so we want to click on block. Alright, on block, as you can see, we are home. So let's go to block and wait for it to load. Network, what's wrong with you? This network is gonna bad here. Okay, so it is loading. Let's wait. Welcome to Leaders Angles, the place where leaders, oh my goodness, there's an error here. The place where leaders share their angles of view with millions around the world. I'm gonna add an S. Alright, just notice that now. Okay, so okay, look at it, we now have the post here on you see the custom feeds, because it was an old post. That is why the thing is up here. Had it been it was a new post that I just did, it would have actually. So all right, so what else? Let's go into the category. That was politics, so let's click on politics. Let's wait for it to load. While waiting, politics pop up. Boom, you see now the post has appeared here on politics. So when we highlight, it shows in red. It highlights in red. I just made that changes today to just make it look a little bit different from other websites. Alright, so that is all you have to do in order for you to get the post to appear on categories. And so that is basically it for today's tutorial on how to actually categorize your post. And that was how to edit it, but it's pretty much the same thing. If you were to create a new post, you would just create it like this and add your title. I don't even know what to post. Maybe I can go online and search for a post and add it up. I don't know, any post online, or maybe I can just set an example. Okay, let me just set an example so we can add something like Kristen Bassey. Let's capitalize that, and we can just start saying it's a and that's an example. Please just wait, I'm gonna call you when I'm done. Alright, so we're gonna go into this place and say, or we can click on post settings, or we can click here. It's still the same thing here, post settings, or we can click here and we move into categories and we set it so it's Christian Bassey, so it could be gossip, trying to gossip. So we click here and we click on save. That's all we have to do. And if we want it to appear on the custom feed, we click here again and we say save. That's all we have to do. Okay, so I'm going to discard the post because I don't want this to appear on the website. It's not professional. So that is basically it on how to actually categorize a post in Leaders Angles. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you've actually learned something from it. And if you have any question, please be sure to ask me, and I will be sure to answer your question in a GV. Thank you once again. God bless you for everything you've done.